everybody, it's Olivia Floyd from Undercover 5, and you're watching Behind the Song. Today, I'm going to break down the lyrics to our song 21, As Bad As It Seems. Let's get started. So this song I wrote, it's called 21, and it's kind of about how when you're young and when you're like a teenager, you kind of just assume that when you turn 21 that everything's going to be awesome, you know? Like you can go out to bars and drink with your friends, you'll be about to graduate college, or you'll have just graduated college and you'll have a job, you'll finally be an adult, you'll be doing what you want to do. And sometimes that's not the case. And so I wrote the song about a friend of mine who had just turned 21 and was going through a really tough time. So I wrote the song when I was 19 and it's called 21. And I remember thinking like, man, like I can't wait to be 21, but it's like so far away, it's gonna take so long to get there. And of course now I am 21. So it's kind of interesting, I get to like live this song from the other side of it now. So yeah, let's break down the lyrics a little bit more specifically.
Walk home alone. I hope the fire in your soul keeps you warm, 'cause you don't have a hand to hold. Your good days, they just don't last half as long as you need them to, and you're scared of getting old.
So yeah, so with this verse, I was kind of just trying to set the scene, you know, like walk home alone. I hope the fire in your soul keeps you warm, because you don't have a hand to hold. Like it really does feel like you're going through all of this by yourself. And then the next line is, your good days don't last half as long as you need them to, and you're scared of getting old. To me, that's a very personal lyric. Like that's something I've experienced. I think it's something a lot of people have experienced, when your bad days are just outnumbering your good ones by so much.
All the coffee cups and the specks of dust, all the packages and postcards have a place in this world they're supposed to go, but you don't.
So with that kind of strange metaphor, I was trying to capture that feeling of, it looks like everyone else has everything figured out. Like they know where they're supposed to be, they know what they're supposed to be doing, but you know, this person doesn't. And how, you know, lonely that can make you feel. And yeah, I kind of just was like, you know what, like, you know, packages and postcards, like they have an address, like they know where they're going. Specks of dust, they have a place in this universe. But you know, sometimes it's hard to feel like you do, and it's really a terrible feeling. So that's kind of why I wrote this song, to help this person out.
You're 21, the world's coming undone, and you don't know who you're supposed to be. You're under pressure, just like David said to the queen. And all your favorite films are the ones no one's ever seen. You're alone in this world, hoping it's not as bad as it seems, not as bad as it seems.
So then the chorus comes in and it says, you're 21, your world's coming undone, and you don't know who you're supposed to be. You're under pressure, just like David said to the queen. That's kind of my little way of, you know, kind of nodding to the song Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie. It kind of, you know, captures the same feeling, you know, under pressure. Under pressure. Like when you're 21, you are under pressure. You have got to get your life together. It feels like everyone's watching you and waiting for you to be successful, you know? And then the next line is, all your favorite films are the ones that no one's ever seen. Like again, like you're even alone in your interests, you know, like no one can relate to you. That's how it feels, you know? And then the last line is the hook, and it says, you're all alone in this world, hoping it's not as bad as it seems. Like kind of like, you know, you're hoping it's gonna get better. Like maybe it's not that bad. Like maybe things will get better. And yeah, that's kind of the chorus. Let's go to verse 2.
It's cold and dark on the boulevard. Even the neon signs are lonely. All the wanderers are begging you to sing the blues, but you're still hoping.
So with this verse, I kind of wanted to capture the feeling of, like, yeah, you're 21, you can drink legally, you're walking out of the bar, you're walking down the street, and it just doesn't feel as good as you thought it was gonna feel. So the lyrics are, it's cold and dark on the boulevard, and even the neon signs are lonely. Like, everything in this world seems to be falling apart for this person, you know, like they're lonely all the time, and it looks like everyone else is too. Like everyone who's 21 is like living their best life, or at least that's what it looks like, but you know, they're not. You know, everyone's going through something. Even the neon signs are lonely. Again, you're walking down the street, you see someone standing on the corner like playing guitar and singing the blues. I used to spend a lot of time in Chicago when I was a kid, so that's kind of where that line came from. It was like you'd always walk down the street and there'd be people playing like blues guitar on the corner.
That silver lining, it's just playing games. Oh, it's gone into hiding, but it'll show its face. Your darkest hours, they won't last for days, and you'll find your place.
So then the pre-chorus comes in on the heels of that line, "You're still hoping." And it says, "That silver lining is just playing games. It's gone into hiding, but it'll show its face." And that's kind of just being like, yeah, man, like, I can't see it now, but things have to get better. Like, I can't see how. That silver lining is invisible to me, but it's there. It's got to be there. Yeah, and then it kind of goes into the chorus.
It's big, it's bad. This world we were born right into. This beaten and broken path was made to be walked all alone. Lonely souls cry tears. Someday you'll find someone here, and this world just won't be as bad as it was.
So this bridge comes in and it's kind of like, you know, like one day you're gonna meet someone and it's gonna make all these tough times worth it. Like all this time being alone, it's gonna be okay, you know, when you meet the person that you're supposed to be with. So it says, "Lonely souls cry quiet tears. I swear someday you'll find someone here." So that's me kind of just being like, you know what, like sometimes when you're lonely, it feels like no one knows that you're hurting, and it's kind of scary to feel that alone. But don't worry, don't give up. Like someone is out there waiting for you to find them, and you know, they might be hurting right now too. And like once you meet them, all of this pain will be worth it. And the world won't be as bad as it seems. And then the chorus comes back in, and that's kind of our song, As Bad As It Seems. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Behind the Song. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching.
This post